I'm Chris. I've been using Windows 7 for a while. A couple questions I was asked. Basically, how long have I been using Windows 7? I used it as soon as it came out in beta testing, which was roughly in January of 2009. Later upgraded to the release candidate, and now we have the full version, which is the release to manufacturers, and still using it now. Still working great. What were my first impressions of Windows and what impressed me? I was kind of stunned. It was a totally different look from Vista. The start bar was completely different. The programs show up as little icons now instead of a full name on the bar taking up more space. They really improved the arrow to really be more dynamic, more sleek. It's very fast on a response. So it's much better than Vista in my opinion. What do I like best about Windows 7? It's a lot lighter on resources. Vista was a hog with memory. It needed at least 2 gigs to run nicely, even though they said it only needed 1. Windows 7, statistically wise, it's 30% faster than Vista, but still slower than XP by 18%. However, Windows 7 I ran on a netbook, which try getting Vista to run on a netbook, and that's not going to work. And it's still usable. Some other nice features about Windows 7, if you're only using a single monitor, being able to split your 2 tasks in half. For example, say you're typing a paper, doing research at the same time. Typically you have Word open and your internet browser open at the same time. Simply dragging one of the windows over to the right splits it down half of your screen on the right side, and taking the other window and pulling it to the left splits it down the left side for you. So, it makes, having dual monitors is nice, but having a single monitor being able to split things is even nicer. I have left XP. I don't have any machines running XP anymore. Most of mine were Vista. Now they are all Windows 7. I do have some Linux ones that are staying Linux, but that's besides the point. Most of my Vista machines have been converted over. I have a tablet that was the bleeding edge one that had the beta and release candidate, so those have been upgraded immediately. I do have a Vista machine that I'm slowly cleaning off to upgrade. I had one successful attempt of upgrading a Vista to Windows 7, no problem. And one I had to clean before actually doing a fresh install. So your mileage may vary on whether getting it to upgrade or to do a fresh install. Good luck. The other reason why I wanted to get rid of XP, it was so much of a security hole, so I had to upgrade. Mainly because of security risk. XP is very old, the source code's out there, hackers have worked on it, created malware, viruses. Not to say Windows 7 won't have any, but right now it's newer technology. People don't have the ability to get to the code and actually work on it. Plus, XP support from Microsoft is officially killed, so any upgrades, security patches will not be applied anymore unless it's deemed critical by Microsoft. And of course, a lot of them won't be deemed critical unless it's a major, huge security gap. Even paid support ends 2011 for XP, so you can't even pay your way to get support after 2011. Windows 7 just has a much nicer interface. The arrow is definitely much nicer as long as your video card can support it, and even having a netbook, it was able to support the arrow, so I was very impressed with that. My other very good impression was I have a Gateway tablet that Gateway only did Vista 32-bit, and they did not release any 64-bit drivers, and trying to pull them for Vista was kind of hard. I kind of had to take an IBM driver, take a different type of driver from other companies to get it to work. The main thing is my fingerprint scanner would not work at all. Windows 7, it found all the drivers right out of the box. It connected to Windows Update automatically, pulled them all down. My fingerprint scanner works without any extra drivers, so hey, everything was there. I didn't have any problems, and it fired right up. So that's one of my reasons to use Windows 7. Everything works on it.